But who are these officers that patrol the highways with their radar guns? Well, we jumped at the opportunity to tag along with OPP Constable Ivan Zorzit. I had lots of questions to ask, like, do the police have a monthly ticket quota?
There is no quota system that I know of. If I feel like laying 10 tickets tonight, I'll go out and lay 10 tickets. If I do not want to lay any charges, I won't go out there and lay any charges. We're in a plain car. It's a 1991 Ford Taurus. It has a high output V6 3.8 liter motor in this vehicle. It has a handling package for steering and braking, so that way we can take speeds on ramps a lot quicker than most vehicles on the road. What we're trying to do is make the road safer. I know myself, I don't hide behind signs or trees. I try to stay out in the open. A lot of the cars out there that are doing the violations are doing it whether you're hid or you're out in the open anyhow. So why should you hide behind things? The main thing is not to lay charges or tickets. I myself, I like to warn more than lay tickets. I feel that a warning is just as good as a charge. I try to make contact with the person, and maybe the person that I've stopped doesn't know that they've committed an offense. So I explain to the person why I've stopped them and inform them that the reason why is that, say, for example, an unsafe lane change, or forget to indicate making the lane, signaling to make a lane change. It's just to educate the public out there. In some cases where the act is or where the act results in an accident, that you'll have to lay a charge. And what I do, I'll just lock it right now. It's set at 100 kilometers. Sit in the right-hand lane and just watch for cars traveling above the 100-kilometer range. I'm doing 115 right now. I'm in the right-hand lane, and this convertible Volkswagen has just passed me. She's still pulling away from me right now. I'm reaching a speed of 120, and she's still picking up speed. I'll just try to maintain until we level, get the same speed, that I'm not catching up on her and she's not pulling away from me, which is right about now. She's doing a speed of about 125, 126 kilometers right now. What we'll do is that I'll pull in behind her. I'll just activate my red lights behind me so that the cars behind know what I am doing, and we'll pull her over and I'll just talk to her about her speed. She's still going for more. What we'll do, because of the traffic congestion, I'll just try to get her in the clear break. Because some people react differently when they see red lights. If I was to activate the red lights in this where she is right now, she may have a tendency to pull to the left into that narrow shoulder, and it creates a traffic hazard. At any time, there is no ideal situation. Where we try to, we look for their safety and also the officer's safety. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop her right now. We'll talk to her about her speed. That horrible feeling. Hi ma'am, the reason I stopped you is that you were speeding. You were coming I was pacing at 125 kilometers in a posted 100 kilometer zone. Yeah. If I could just see your driver's license, ownership, and insurance, please.
My driver's license?
Thank you. Okay. Like I say, I have you on radar. If you'd like to come back to the cruiser and look at the radar unit, you may. Okay, I'm just going to do a check on you. Have you any unpaid parking tickets or anything like that?
Not to my knowledge, no.
No? Oh, okay. Well, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to issue you a warning card. You're not being charged for the speed of 126. If you were to be charged for 126, it's 26 kilometers over the speed, is a fine of 101.25. There's 3 points allotted to that.
So, how did you feel when you saw the red light behind you?
I didn't know that it was a police car because obviously it's an unmarked car, so I was caught off guard, very much so.
How do you feel now?
Relieved. I only got a warning, so very relieved.
Safe driving.
Thank you.
So you're not such a bad guy after all.
I don't think I am. I try to be fair with people out there. If they're fair and polite with me, I'll try to return the favor to them. Sometimes you can't always be fair with people. Certain action that they do constitutes in a charge, and other times a warning may suffice.
Well, this lady was lucky. Will the next driver be? Stay with us. We'll be back later to continue our highway patrol with the Ontario Provincial Police.
A lot of people think, well, cops are out there just to, like you say, to lay charges, charge everyone under the sun, but we're human. We all make mistakes, and I think the police officers know that, and we try to deal with them politely. Look at his car. It's a Z24. It just changed lanes without indicating. He's doing a speed of, right now he's just dropped. I'm just getting caught in slower traffic, and so is he. 130 kilometers. At one point, he reached a speed of 140 kilometers. And I believe he has a radar detector sitting on his dash. I'm just trying to confirm that, and also try to get a good pace on him. I'm doing 140, and he's just pulling away at me right now.
If you had a radar detector, you'd be picking it up. You'd know for sure, wouldn't you?
Yes. I'd pick him up, however, he wouldn't pick me up.
So what do you do now?
I'm just trying to get up beside the vehicle. It's one thing with the plane car, he doesn't know who I am. This vehicle up here, he's one of the typical aggressive drivers. He's speeding, he's been changing lanes without indicating. I'm just trying to get a pace on him right now. He's slowing down for that slower car in front.
But you've already clocked him at 130.
130, yes.
And with a suspicion of a radar detector.
Radar detector, and I'll be stopping him at this point.
And they're illegal in Ontario.
Yes, they are. You can see some the headrest to the left or to the right of the headrest. Hello there. How are you?
Not good at
Not
all.
good? Why? What's wrong?
I'm getting pulled over.
Do you know why I'm stopping you? Why is that?
So it's going too fast.
Okay, could I see your driver's license, ownership, insurance, please? What's that there?
Was my CD player.
Was your CD player?
Yeah, at home.
Oh, I see, okay.
So this gentleman wasn't as lucky.
No, he's not. He had two things. He did a few things wrong. He was changing lanes without indicating. At one point, he was following another vehicle closely. And second point, he was doing well over 140. However, I have him clocked at 130 kilometers. As a result, I'll be charging him with 125 kilometers and 100 to give him 5 kilometers for the benefit of the doubt. I have I may be catching up. He may be pulling away. So just to give some benefit to the doubt, I'll drop it down by 5.
even though you're on this side, are you sympathetic to that empty feeling that develops in their stomach when they know they've been caught?
Yes. Some of the stories they tell too, saying, "Oh, my wife's pregnant," or my house is on fire and I'm rushing home," and things like this. Even though you know it's a made-up story, but I know where they're coming from because I wasn't a police officer all my life. Like, I was one of them before I got on the force.
Have you ever been caught speeding?
Yes. I think we all have. Whoever says they haven't been speeding's lying, I think.
Well, thanks a lot for having us along.
Well, thank you. I enjoyed it.